About a week from the presidential election, a new poll from UW-Madison shows Joe Biden extended his lead in Wisconsin over President Donald Trump.
The survey by the Elections Research Center shows Biden leads 53% to 44% among likely voters. It also shows Biden with leads in two other battleground states. In Michigan, Biden is up 52 to 42, and in Pennsylvania, Biden has an 8-point lead. Wisconsin could play a pivotal role in the election, just like in 2016. Tonight, we're digging deeper into how the state reversed its voting trends 4 years ago and the impact this could have on 2020. As Jennifer Cleese shows us how supporters are rallying for the candidates in the Wisconsin counties that could help determine the next president.
Columbia County 2016, voters turned the political tide red.
In 2016, people were ready for a change.
In 2012, President Obama won Columbia County by 4,000 votes. 4 years later, President Trump won over those same voters.
I was astonished of how many people were in favor of Donald Trump.
I didn't see it coming. I really didn't.
Victory by Trump was a real surprise, and I think did reflect some different patterns of voting in the state.
UW Elections Research Center Director Barry Burden says the 23 counties like Columbia that flipped in 2016 are the places to watch right now.
If there's any flagging of support for Trump in these communities, he will be in real trouble, because it's not obvious where else in the state the Trump campaign could make up those votes.
And supporters of both candidates are determined to secure the votes in 2020.
We were all amazed and distressed and decided that wasn't going to happen again. And I think that was part of the reason we saw a whole lot of enthusiasm here in 2018.
Mary Arnold, who runs Columbia County's Democratic Party, is looking to the race for governor as a sign things could change after the county voted Democrat again.
I think people realize that there's a lot at stake, and they really, they're not going to stay home this time.
We are doing everything we can to get the message out.
But Ava Neterowicz, who's rallying support for the president with Polish Americans for Trump, is confident Trump supporters will turn out on Election Day.
We are going to hold this county thanks to the people that elected him in the first place and are helping out this time around.
In Columbia County, Jennifer Cleese, 27 News.
Both local groups of Democrats and Republicans have changed their campaign strategies this year because of the pandemic, where they can't rely on in-person events to reach voters.